Okay, welcome back. It's time now to build a tempo-synced percussive synth. And the key to this one is using the performer and the stepper to modulate both the amplitude of the oscillators and or the filter cutoff frequencies. So let's get right into this. We'll leave oscillator 1 as a square saw. Oscillator 2, we'll choose a digital or hybrid wavetable, such as maybe the duck organ. And then oscillator 3, let's choose another digital wavetable. We'll choose digigrain number 2. So here's our sound so far. Pretty interesting. So I'm going to take the modulation handle from LFO5 and put it in the pitch target in the first oscillator. And I'm going to raise this up an octave so that when I move into the stepper here, now the range of amplitude for each of these steps corresponds with 1 octave in a musical scale. I'm going to make sure that the snap to grid is set and that this is a monophonic modulation source as well. Now, when I click on any of these amplitudes, it will pull up a whole number. You can see the 3 there. And I'm going to quickly build a sort of arpeggiated, and I'm just going to quickly build an arpeggiation. So I'm going to do 7, 7, 7 on steps 1, 4, and 7, excuse me. And then on step 10, we'll put in an 8. An 8 here on 13. And then on 15 and 16, we'll put in 12. Then once we sync it up, it will sound like this. Okay, now I'm going to build another arpeggiation for oscillator 2 because we want to have sort of 2 complementary arpeggiations going. So for the second oscillator, I'm going to go to LFO 6, change that to a stepper as well, make sure that snap to grid is selected, and I'm going to sync it up to 1/8 note like this. And I'm going to walk it up like this. We're going to have 0, 0, 3, 3, 0, 0, 5, 5, 0, 0, 7, 0, 10, 0, 0, 0, maybe like that. Okay, so let's assign that one to the second oscillator pitch. Do the same thing by pulling this up to 12, and let's hear how that movement sounds. Okay, and I just heard I want that last one to go up to 12. And let's hear them together. Let's create a little bit of movement in there. So I'm going to set up a scream filter, and I'm going to go to the 7th modulation source and choose performer. Now if I just drag this one in here and sync that up to 16th notes. That's pretty cool. You can also use another factory performer, such as smooth saw, for example. So I'm liking that so far, and you can adjust some of these parameters to your taste. So let's remember to set these filter faders up to 1 because we're just sending the signal completely to filter 1. And now I'm going to take this performer that I have on this cutoff frequency and set it to one or several of the amplitudes. So put on a tube here to saturate the sound a little bit and make it warm. And then also throw on a cool delay. The other thing I want to do is assign this same stepper to a couple parameters to enhance that movement as well. So I can take stepper number 5, put it on the amplitude of my noise, and let's try the bright noise. So that, and then we're going to send this noise generator to filter 2 and create a mix here so that this noise is not affected by our modulation up here. Alright, so that's a pretty cool groove that we've got there, and obviously there is plenty more that you can change in order to make this unique to you. Try changing the ratio of the sync in some of these LFOs. You can, for example, you can maybe make this grain oscillator modes of formant, and then have that modulated by just a plain LFO like this, so that it changes slowly over time. Maybe I'll throw that on the color knob as well to create a little bit of movement in my color of my noise. If you want a more distorted sound, you can throw on a parabolic shaper here. Put the insert in the routing page before the filter. So there's lots that you can do. So go ahead and play with those and make this sound your own. And we will see you in the next lecture.